Hi, welcome to the beginning of a new school year. I hope that you are as excited as I always was anticipating that first day when I would meet the students. I am Bev Card, a retired Prince George's County Family and Consumer Sciences teacher. I love this quote that's on the screen right now. In learning, you will teach, and in teaching, you will learn. I believe that is so true of what we do every single day in the classroom. So some ideas that I would like to share with you today. I want to remind you to take care of you, because if you do, you will be better able to take care of your students. I'm going to share some mindfulness activities, some useful resources, and opportunities for you to connect with each other and with colleagues outside of Prince George's County. As I said, first you take care of you, and then you take care of others. Self-care is extremely important, and mindfulness is one approach that many people use. Take just 3 to 5 minutes each day to focus on you, maybe at home before you leave for school, maybe in the classroom before the students arrive. And if you like these mindfulness activities, you might consider sharing some of them with your students to help them get focused at the beginning of a class period. And of course, when we're taking care of people, we need to nurture one another. You need to nurture the colleagues, the Family and Consumer Sciences colleagues in your building. But some of you are alone in your building and you need to connect with other professionals. And then at the county level, you will also have a chance to connect. So mindfulness is a time to focus. And one activity that is frequently talked about is centering. Just standing there and pausing for a moment. Put your feet squarely under you. Reflect. Bring your attention to your abdomen, a point about 2 inches below your waist, and inside your body. Spend a few minutes focusing on this point and feeling the gravity connecting your body to the earth. Just getting centered to start the day. We all need to slow down. We move so fast in today's world. We know that students learn better and teachers teach better when they give themselves a little time to pause and think. Don't just rush forward with everything you're doing. One really good activity, it's kind of tied to mindfulness, is to give the wait time. When you give a question to the students, tell them you're not going to call on anybody for the next 3 or 5 seconds, because you know how you put out a question sometimes and the hands are up and everybody's got the answer. Give the slower students a chance to process the question and participate equally. Another idea I'd like to share with you is just some cute themes for bulletin boards. These are some pictures that I've taken over the years, but there are lots of fabulous ideas on the internet. Just take a look and pick one of those themes that you think might work in your classroom, something that you like, and make a bulletin board that has a simple message. Or maybe that is a message on each ball in that particular one. And that could be messages that the students contributed in a class. Give them each a ball to say something that they're having fun with in the class and let them be part of the interactive bulletin board. And of course, there's always so many plays on Monopoly. And to get that one created, possibly you have classes with second-year students, and maybe the second-year students could put something together for their benefit and the benefit of first-year students. In addition to promoting family and consumer sciences, you need to promote you. I was primarily a child development teacher, and a lot of my students said, Ms. Card, you're a child development teacher. And I said, but I'm a family and consumer sciences teacher too. And it was a while before I put up a sign like this in my classroom so that they could connect our course with the bigger profession that we are part of. And I will be sharing this PowerPoint and this template with you. This is a 3x5 paper. You could print this out, laminate it, put it up in your classroom before that first day of school. Students will remember your name, and you'll have it there on back to school night when the parents come in to visit you as well. So here are some of the resources, and when you get the PowerPoint, you'll just be able to click on these links to get these ideas, and there are multiple ideas on each of these pages, as you might well imagine. But the last one that I wanted to focus on is the 5-3-1. And you might do this differently on different days, but try to meditate for 5 minutes each day. Write down 3 good things that happened today. So this will be something at the end of the day. And maybe this could also be something that you're doing as a closing activity with your students in the classroom. 3 things that they're their takeaways from the class that day. And then there's always that opportunity to do that kindness activity, and especially random acts of kindness. And if you perform some of those random acts of kindness for your students, maybe your students, it will get contagious and they will start to do the same thing. A resource I'd really like to call your attention to is a Facebook group. I know some of you may not be big fans of Facebook, but this is a fantastic Facebook group to be part of. It has 19,000 members. That is so many people that are part of this, and they can share ideas. They have resource pages where they post. They've got things by topics, by subject area, and you can go on there and ask a question. Next week, I have to do the da-da-da, and I don't know what to do. And answers will come back. And sometimes when you've had a really bad day, somebody says, this is what happened today, and how do I make sure this never happens again? And again, you will get support and ideas from this group. It's a fantastic resource for family and consumer sciences teachers, and it's free. Another free resource can be found at the fcsed.net site. And this is a part of the AAFCS website, our professional organization. And there was a federal grant a couple of years ago that allowed this to be put together. There are recruiting ideas, preparation ideas. If you are looking to get certified in family and consumer sciences, or you are looking to get your master's degree, there's a lot of resources. There's places you can do these things, a lot of places that you can do them online, and then support for teachers. Just excellent, excellent resources. And as far as the recruiting, have you thought about who's going to replace you when you retire? We need to groom our replacements, and they are in our classrooms right now. And some of these videos are really cute. They're public service announcements. You can see 30 seconds, 3 minutes, 7 minutes, talking about our profession, something you might use at a back to school night, something that you might use in the classroom to help your students better understand the subject or the connection that they have to the broader family and consumer sciences program. So excellent resources. Everything here is free for you to use. I've mentioned AAFCS, the American Association of Family and Consumer Sciences. If you join AAFCS, you are automatically a member of the Maryland affiliate. And I wanted to tell you that in Maryland, we have a one-day conference each year in the spring on a college campus. Last year, it was Morgan State University, might be at UMES this year. You'll be getting more information sent out to you. And then, of course, the big conference is the 4-day conference for AAFCS. They have been around for over 100 years. And this year it's in Kansas City from June 25th to June 28th. So you might think about whether you'd like to put that on your summer schedule. Membership in both organizations, if you are a first-year member, is $100. And if you continue after that, it is $150. The Maryland conference, you can participate in whether you are a member or not. We are just trying to connect professionals in Maryland with one another throughout our various counties. Another opportunity to connect is a mentor-mentee program. We did this 2 years ago very successfully in Prince George's County, and I'd like to bring it back this year. If you are a first, second, or third-year teacher, or if you are teaching a new subject within the field of family and consumer sciences and you would like to have a mentor, please consider signing up. Experienced teachers, we need mentors. You may have taught several subjects, and we might just put you with somebody that needs help or connections with one particular subject, but looking for certified teachers that can be mentors. The ideal pair would meet weekly, or at least touch base weekly, email, phone call, FaceTime, Zoom. How are things going? You're probably not going to be in the same building. So traveling to meet one another takes up more valuable time, but using technology is a great way to connect. In September, I will host a Zoom to connect all of the mentor-mentees together so you know who one another are. And then I'll come back and meet with you anytime that you ask me to come, but especially somewhere near the end of the first, second, and third quarters, just to see how things are going. Last year in March, the Northeast Network held a free professional development workshop for 3 hours on a Saturday morning. And I'll be letting you know about that if that happens again this year. I think it's going to happen. And then I do have a little bit of funding, so I can bring us together with some refreshments to celebrate the school year next June. So I would love you to be part of this program if it interests you and you feel that you will benefit from it. And you know, a mentor sometimes gets as much as a mentee in these kinds of programs. So here's a QR code to the mentee and the mentor applications. If you could please apply by September 6th so that I can get the group organized. And my parting remarks, thanks for your time and have a wonderful school year. Nice to meet everybody. Bye-bye.